What happens when an 8-year-old boy becomes his mom's biggest advocate in court? You'll be amazed by his courage, honesty, and wisdom beyond his years. This is a story that will warm your heart and leave you smiling. It was just another day in Judge Caprio's courtroom when a young boy named Armando appeared at the bench with his mom. The judge, known for his kindness and humor, couldn't help but notice Armando's curious presence. "Okay, what did you bring your 2 lawyers with you today?" Judge Caprio joked as the room laughed. Then turning to the boy, he asked warmly, "What's your name, young man?" "Armando," the boy replied softly. Judge Caprio smiled. "That's quite a nice name. Come up here." A little hesitant but brave, Armando stepped forward to stand beside the judge. What followed was an exchange no one expected, one that would touch everyone's hearts. Armando's mom, Miss Ramos, had been charged with speeding on Huntington Avenue. However, she struggled to explain herself in English, leading Judge Caprio to call for an interpreter. Armando stood nearby, listening intently. When asked what his mother said, Armando stepped up and became her voice. She said that she didn't feel like she was going fast, but she did not know. Judge Caprio then turned his questions to Armando himself. "Were you in the car with your mother when this happened?" "Yes," Armando answered. But when asked about the moment the police officer pulled her over, he faltered. "I do not remember when they pulled her over," he admitted, earning a light-hearted chuckle from the room. "You weren't there, were you?" Judge Caprio teased. "No," Armando confessed sheepishly. The honesty of this young boy brought a smile to the judge's face. Judge Caprio, always one to teach as well as judge, decided to give Armando a little lesson in courtroom decorum. "When I talk to you, you say, 'Yes, sir,' 'No, sir,' 'Okay.'" "Yes, sir," Armando replied firmly. "That's more like it," the judge praised, earning nods of approval from the audience. As the case continued, Judge Caprio did something unexpected. He turned to Armando for advice. "Do you think your mother deserves a break in this case?" Without hesitation, Armando replied, "Yes." The judge then gave him 3 options. Charge his mom $95, reduce it to $60 for court costs, or dismiss the case entirely. Armando didn't miss a beat. "I would dismiss the case," he declared confidently. Judge Caprio, clearly moved, chuckled and said, "Well, since I asked for your advice, I guess I have to take it." The courtroom erupted in applause. Armando had successfully defended his mom, and the case was dismissed. Before leaving, Armando shared one last heartfelt message. "My mom, she's looking for work, 'cause she's trying to move to a new house. That's why she can't spend her money on anything." His words touched everyone in the room. Judge Caprio, deeply impressed by the boy's love and understanding, shook Armando's hand and looked him in the eye. "You're a bright young guy," he said. "Your mother brought you to this country so you could have the advantages of a great life. Remember to take care of her, your sister, and anyone who needs help, because you've got a good heart." Armando wasn't just a child that day. He was a hero for his mom. His honesty, courage, and selflessness proved that sometimes wisdom comes from the youngest among us. Judge Caprio summed it up best. How many 8-year-old children are more worried about their mom than themselves? Not many. If you loved this heartwarming story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible courtroom moments like this one. Share this video and let us know. Would you have made the same decision as Judge Caprio? You be the judge. It was another busy day in Judge Caprio's courtroom when a soft, childlike voice broke through the formal atmosphere. A little girl named Sophia, standing beside her mother, was catching everyone's attention. Judge Caprio, ever the warm presence, looked her way and decided to bring her into the fold. "How old are you?" he asked gently. Sophia hesitated before replying, 5, 6. Curious, Judge Caprio motioned her over with a welcoming smile. Come up here, come up here." As Sophia approached, her mother chimed in, sharing an interesting detail. She said you're the judge she saw on TV. "What's your name?" Judge Caprio asked once Sophia was beside him. "Sophia," she said confidently. "And how old are you?" he asked again. "6," she replied. Judge Caprio, always quick with humor, teased her. "6? You got old. You were 5 a moment ago." The courtroom chuckled as her mother explained. "She just turned 6 on Sunday." "So between there and here she aged a whole year," the judge joked. "By the time she gets off to bed, she'll be 18. The room filled with laughter, setting a light-hearted tone. Judge Caprio turned to Sophia again, his curiosity piqued. "What do you want to be when you get big?" Without missing a beat, Sophia replied, "A farmer." "A farmer," Judge Caprio repeated, clearly intrigued. "You want to feed people?" "No," Sophia said with the kind of honesty only a child can muster. "I want to feed animals." The judge's admiration was evident. "Boy, she has a good heart," he said warmly. "That's wonderful." Her mother, visibly touched, added, "She does." Now Judge Caprio had a problem he needed help solving, and who better to ask than Sophia? He turned to her with a playful seriousness. "All right, Sophia, your mother has a ticket for $85. Don't look at her, look at me." Sophia obediently turned her attention to the judge. "I can charge her $85, he continued, "or I can charge her something less. Should I give her a break?" "Yes," Sophia said decisively. "And how much should I charge her?" Judge Caprio asked, leaning in for her answer. Sophia thought hard and then declared, $100. The courtroom erupted into laughter, and Judge Caprio couldn't help but smile. $100? Well, that's more than $85. He decided to narrow the options. "All right, I'll give you 2 choices, $50 or nothing. What should I charge her?" Sophia answered confidently, $50. Judge Caprio laughed and turned to the audience. "She's a tough judge." The room agreed, laughing along. Judge Caprio realized he had met his match. "All right," he said. "Let me ask you another question. Would it be okay with you if I charged her nothing?" "No," Sophia said firmly, shaking her head. The courtroom erupted into laughter once again, and even the judge was stumped. "Oh no," he said. "This is not helping me." Inspector Quinn chimed in with a knowing smile. "Judge, I understand where she's coming from. It's that Catholic school upbringing, responsibility." Still, Judge Caprio wasn't ready to give up. He turned to Sophia's mom for help. "Maybe you can explain to her that if mommy keeps the money in her pocket, she can get a toy." Sophia's mother knelt down to her daughter's level. "See, mommy works a lot," she said gently. "If I don't have to pay anything, I'll have some money, and maybe we can get a little toy. You know what I mean." Judge Caprio tried again. "All right, Sophia, should I charge her nothing or $20? Sophia considered the options carefully before answering, $20. The courtroom erupted once more, and Judge Caprio threw up his hands. "This is not helping," he said, laughing. Inspector Quinn chuckled and pointed out, "You know, Judge, she's the good one. She didn't fall for that bribe in open court." Judge Caprio agreed. "She's going to make a great judge or lawyer someday." Finally, Judge Caprio thanked Sophia for her help. "You've done such a great job, Sophia," he said warmly. "Thank you for coming up and helping me." As Sophia returned to her mother, Judge Caprio turned to her and smiled. "I want you to know how much we see the love you have for your mommy and how much she loves you. So we're going to dismiss this ticket entirely." Sophia beamed, and her mother couldn't hold back her gratitude. "Thank you, Your Honor," she said. "She's a wonderful child." "You have a wonderful young lady there," Judge Caprio said sincerely. "Good luck to you." The courtroom, now filled with warmth and smiles, watched as Sophia and her mother left together, their bond stronger than ever. As Sophia and her mother walked away with smiles on their faces, Judge Caprio reminded everyone in the courtroom, and those watching, of the importance of compassion, understanding, and a little humor in life. If you enjoyed this heartwarming moment, don't forget to hit subscribe for more stories that inspire and entertain. Share this video with your friends and tell us, What would you have decided in Sophia's shoes? You be the judge. See you in the next viral courtroom moment.